see ya, how you been? Your show started by now, I think I'll settle in. No hesitation since you're stuck in high, and now my interest is thin. Continue on, let me hear the part. Conviction strong, win all race you start. Step closer to me, make sure I can see you're the authority on any task. I'm listening. Tell me about your troubles and all the things that irritate you. I'm looking forward, I can't wait to hear all about your chips and how your shoulders are breaking. 'Cause my life lacks that joy and thrill of your grievances. Well, listening is a skill. Words are hazardous, loudmouth and iron-willed. A dim simplicity dictates that I'm still listening. I've been here too long. The conversation peaked where you almost choked on your drink. I've been here too long, listening to you dribble on. I'm listening, so please go on.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Chilling with Sasquatch, where I'm going to turn the light off and take these sunglasses off, and we're going to chill out and talk about stuff for a minute. I got a couple of guests backstage I'm going to bring right out front. We're going to talk to them about what they've been doing recently. And I've got my camera phone up as backup just in case everything goes all sideways like it did last time. We can at least have a conversation, maybe. But there is currently a thunderstorm going on, and I don't even know what to say about that. Hey, Mr. Self-Destruction, welcome to the show. Let me see if I can fix a few things right quick, and we'll get the thing. We're missing Snarkus and us. Hello.
Howdy.
How we doing?
I don't know about you.
I'm doing good.
We see now I outnumber y'all. I can totally outvote you on any given thing right now. Oh, dear. Something's going to blow up. All right. So, I don't know. Somebody's beeping. Maybe they're back.
My microwave, okay? My microwave. We're fixing dinner in the microwave tonight.
Okay, I ain't throwing no shade. Promises. All love here, baby. Listen. All right. So the general topic tonight, ladies, is invasive species. Now, if I'm not mistaken, between the three of us, we cover most of the South.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
what do we know about invasive species amongst ourselves before we get into any particular videos?
I got a basket of cats.
That's definitely an invasive species. I imagine there were cats here about.
Yeah, they're so little and cute. But nobody wants them.
Well, that's because they're invasive species and trained killers.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
All right, so let's set us up a link in chat to get rid of her cats, I guess. I mean, I don't know anybody lives there, but
I got enough pussy. I don't need no more.
Yo.
That's what she said.
That is what she said.
That's what both of she said.
We do cover the whole freaking South, though, from one
Yeah.
end to the middle to the other side.
True.
That's
So
right.
that's kind of why I was kind of happy you particularly popped
Oh,
in,
gosh.
you and AJ, because in Texas, pigs are a big issue. Around here, alligators eat pigs. They're not nearly the issue they are. They're an issue. Don't get me wrong. There's plenty of people make a perfectly good living out there eradicating pigs, hogs, as you will, from the fields of commerce, as it were. But you'd be surprised how many old trappers and whatnot there still are running around, and not so old trappers at that. Oh, Cafe de Paris. I've been trying to hook up with this chick for about 2 weeks now, and we just have bad scheduling. She wants to test when I go live, and it happens every time. Like within 30 seconds of me going live, she wants to test, and I get it. You know, things happen, and emails are confusing. You know, because you can't really type what you mean to say. You have to say what you mean to type. I guess you could say. I don't. It's all difficult. This is all very very confusing. But invasive species. I'm sorry. I digress. Tell me something. AJ, what have you been doing with your channel recently? You've been doing your little shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your general topic here recently?
Was my tasing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you be tasing people?
What? Why not?
It seems like a form of assault.
If they don't agree, but if they agree to it, it's not assault. It's
It
play.
still
It's
kind of seems a
painful.
little
It's
sketchy.
painful fun.
Wholesome if painful fun. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. You sold me.
All right.
Don't tase me.
I won't tase you.
Don't ever tase me.
I won't tase
Don't
you.
do it. It's not
I
safe.
might, but I won't. But I
Even
might.
Even if I get real hammered one night, and I'm like, hey,
Oh,
go
see?
ahead, tase, don't.
All you're doing is filling my head with ideas. You're doing it. It's your fault.
Maybe so. I've heard that before. that sounds familiar. Like it might be my fault beforehand. Snark, what you've had going on? You've been doing things. What you been doing?
I haven't been doing nothing. Just
Nothing.
nothing.
Why not?
Crying and putting up cult and knitting circle videos and stuff.
Cult knitting circle videos?
Well, yeah. The PDF cult and knitting circle,
Oh.
y'all.
You had me going for a second there. You really did. You really had me. I was excited to hear about the cult. Shit, I know all about that cult.
I've been announcing secret meetings, and everybody's like, "How come I didn't get an invitation?" I'm like,
Oh.
"If you know, you know."
See, this is what I mean. I tell people,
Because there ain't no goddamn meeting.
I tell people, snark doesn't mean to troll people. It's just a natural state to her. It's just something she does. She don't
Yeah,
even
apparently.
don't like.
I didn't even know. I thought I was just silly. Apparently, I'm a troll.
Yeah, you're just a natural. You can't help it. It's your type of autism or something. I don't know. I respect it and understand.
Oh, are you living in their head rent free? Isn't it nice?
Sometimes
I do.
it's
I don't
funny.
know.
I just don't
I
believe
miss my nemesis, but then I think I saw him today and I got all angry. So I was like, no, I don't miss my nemesis.
Yeah, I feel you there.
So are trolls a invasive species?
Yeah, my dogs just started acting crazy.
Oh, good.
What?
No, I think trolls are the natural order.
Natural order of things. That's just the way they work.
Define evasive.
Seems to be they're everywhere.
That seems pretty sad to me. I kind of feel like with enough effort and enough gumption, you ought to be able to put together a group that's not quite so trolly. I mean, you just kind of have to have a firm hand with all that stuff. Just shut it down as soon as it starts.
It's not even about. Well, I guess it depends on who's the troll.
Right, right. And that's the
Yeah.
thing. It's like there's different layers to trolling.
Right.
I got a buddy of mine that I personally know who will come into my chat and say the most heinous things just because, he's a little drunk and he thinks it's funny. Right. Some of those things I can't allow be in chat.
Right.
I just can't do it. That's not possible. So
She thinks my tractor sexy. Sorry.
right, claim. Bam.
No.
Joking. No, I've already thrown my copyright away when I entered with a bearing tune. All right, so y'all believe trolls are an endemic species to the internet and not invasive at all?
They can be invasive.
Yeah, they can feel that way. I heard that it's the acetaminophen, it's the Tylenol that makes people absolutely have no empathy anymore. They found that out recently.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab me some what was that, Tylenol?
Tylenol?
I'll take
Tylenol.
Yeah.
Call you in the morning.
And that's probably what's wrong with all of us, because that's the only pain medicine they'd let me take while I was pregnant 3 times. So I done went and created 3 non-empathic people.
Awesome.
That's scary.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Eventually life kind of smacks you right in the face and you have no choice but to either show some form of empathy or go to jail.
Right.
Because you'll end up
Well,
doing
what the fuck does Tylenol have to do with it?
Hey, Tylenol dulls your sensitivity to most everything, not just physical pain, but also your not just inflammation, but your sensitivity to the inflammation, right? So it dulls your pain, but it also
What the fuck?
Hold on.
Oh no.
Further, it dulls your response to emotional changes, which was untested for almost 40 years of its use. We have no idea what that's been doing to people. Give me a look. Go ahead. Is that what it's been doing to people?
I think that's what's wrong.
Yeah. Okay. So how about Advil? Ibuprofen.
I haven't heard anything about that yet. I guess we got to wait another 10, 30 years before we find out what's wrong with everything we've been taking this whole time.
But it sure was in drugs.
It's in everything. Yeah, no,
well, I know that. But...
Like if you're gonna take some good drugs, some real drugs, the kind of drugs they give you at the doctor's office, you're taking Tylenol. You're taking this stuff.
Yeah.
There's not much you can do about it.
Right on.
In massive doses, no less. More likely than not. So.
Yeah, but with that super secret hero sauce added to it.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's the super secret hero sauce we're not going to talk about. I mean, I don't think anybody. That's an entirely different show. We'll do that show one night. I'm going to invite certain people in for that one in particular. And if y'all have y'all's story, we can do y'all too. But I got a couple of guys in particular I'd like to cover recovery with, because one is a recovery channel and the other likes covering recovery channels. So
what kind of recovery are you talking about?
Opiates.
Okay. Have you met the lifeboat?
The lifeboat?
The lifeboat.
No.
Oh my fucking God. That is my community. No, let me take that back. I mean, oh, Andrea, you talk too much.
Pretty much already out there.
No,
Please check it.
no. I didn't mean that. What I'm, it was the way that I said it. It didn't sound right. Anyway, I've become part of their community. Is what I was trying to say.
That's good.
Yeah, it's awesome. You should check it out.
I'll take a look. I've found it difficult to get recovery channels to come talk to me. They always assume that because
Yes.
some kind of Sasquatch channel, I must be trolling.
Yes.
And I'm like, just go check out the episodes. They're not. I'm not trolling. It's just take a second, go look. It's fine. I don't care. Vet me, send me on a background check. What the hell ever you got to do. I don't.
Right.
Go do it. I'm clean. It's fine. You know.
Yeah. No, I don't hide my recovery. I don't anymore.
I didn't. I never hid my recovery. What I
Right.
did
Nobody ever asked about it. No. Yeah. Right. I kind of just told my story. It needed to be told.
Well, some people do it that way. I can't. That's not the way I did it. I
Yeah.
did the whole AA and NA and all of that stuff.
I couldn't do. I had to do it a different route too. I couldn't.
had to
I
go a
tried
different
and I tried.
I spent
And
a
I
year.
liked the people there, but I just couldn't do it.
Well, for one thing, I'm in a small town, so we already know each other.
Right.
And the only way it's anonymous is if you go to like 3 counties over.
Right.
That's not exactly easy to do, so it's easier to go to a local one and just know everybody there. Screw it.
ATL. What am I? What? What am I in recovery for? Methamphetamines, because I am never going to stop smoking weed. So.
Yeah. Well, if you don't need to recover from anything. Yeah, no, I quit meth one night on a Tuesday or Wednesday. It was the weirdest fucking shit.
Mine was a Friday.
I was sitting around with a bunch of these glass heads, and I looked over at the guy next to me. I was like, you know what? That shit's gonna fucking kill me. I'm not gonna do that shit no more. And he's like, yeah, right. You'll be back. And that was how I quit. I just went home, laid in bed for a while, had some really tremulous dreams.
I was one of the best functioning addicts there were.
Everybody is. We all are.
No.
The best at it.
No.
The best
no. Everybody thinks they're the best at it, but
I was the bestest at it. It's terrible, kids. Don't do drugs, okay?
I did it for so long because I could. I never got in trouble. I never was in trouble with the law.
Sister.
I never was in the hospital. I never overdid it. It became my life, though. It became,
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah,
life's more than that. Life's so
for real.
Mm-hmm. So that's kind of what drugged me out of all of it was a combination of things. I had a horrendous injury on my pelvis where I dislocated my hip, and then the cartilage didn't go back together right when my hip went back into the socket, so it never healed right. And for years, it was horribly out of place.
Right.
And then one day I dislocated my hip again. And when it popped back into place, everything kind of went back to where it was supposed to be. But I was now walking around on a socket that had been crumpled up. And now it's laid back out flat. It swole up and everything just seized.
Yeah.
Oh, I lost my mind. But about 4 days later, when the swelling kind of went down and everything kind of chilled out, I was able to walk around again and wasn't in screaming pain anymore. And I quit the opiates like the following day.
Right.
I locked myself in a bedroom and didn't come out until I was off that shit.
Yeah. So I just have the addictive personality. Like whatever was in season, that's what I was doing.
Yeah, in season. I like that. Yeah. Whatever they happen to have. It's like going down to the farmer's market, except it ain't a farmer's market.
Right. I just couldn't do it. Yeah. You just get to a point in your life, you're just like,
Hopefully. Not everybody gets to that.
No, correct. It took me several relapses.
I'm going to have to change
flips or however you want to word it.
I'm gonna have to change the title of this.
I know, my bad. Sorry, I don't know how we got.
No, it's okay. We're good. Oh, it's fine. It's just chilling with Sasquatch. I just pick a topic and we try to go with it.
Invasive.
Yeah, this is certainly invasive. There's no debating on whether or not addiction is invasive. Chains of addiction are so light you don't even know you have them until they
Yeah.
got you. And it's absurd. Every single one of you people out there who are currently thinking, I can handle it. You
Yeah.
can't.
You go for
And
it.
when you can, it's way too late because you have to. And if you can't, then you die.
Yeah. For sure.
YOLO.
Meth feels like brum, 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 brum. I can do it. I can do it. I can do anything. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. That's what
I'm
it
not
feels
even gonna
like.
tell you what it feel like. Like for real. Like you have no need for that information. You don't
No.
need that
You
information.
sure don't
I'm
need it.
not giving you that information, ATO. Weed is all you need. Go smoke.
I got a good description for meth.
What?
It's like somebody turned
I don't answer questions.
a hornet's nest of ideas loose in my head, and they're all stinging me at the same time.
But I'm like that on the time.
See, I'm like that anyway.
Yeah, me too. I'm just
I wish I wasn't so lazy. I'd make so much better content. But I had this great idea, and I'm
Oh, the
like,
whole world would be fixed if I wasn't so lazy.
I'm in the middle. I'm not lazy. I can be, but I'm not. And I'm not like full blown. I'm in the middle.
Well, I have my moments. I might sit down and do 3 weeks, 4 weeks worth of work in 48 hours, not sleep, not eat much,
Yeah.
drink whatever, get hammered and go to sleep, wake up, and then finish the last little bit of whatever I was doing, and then not do anything for 2 months.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
I gotta do a little something every day, I guess.
Well, I mean, I'm doing other stuff. I'm adulting in other ways. Like,
Well, I don't have adulting, so
well, there's your problem.
well, I'm getting there.
Get you some of that adulting.
I'm doing good myself.
Oh, yeah, no, that's adulting. That's the first steps to adulting. If you haven't started adulting, I strongly advise it.
Everybody adults in their own way.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is very true. That is very true. For instance, I tend to adult about 3 days late. So, whatever it is, I'll pay for it. I'll pay the late fee. I won't even complain about it. But just don't be bitching at me about it, or I just won't pay you at all. I'll just leave and let somebody else go pay you. Send me bill.
Dang, ATL.
You're gonna be an asshole about it. I'm not gonna give you my money. You can talk to my wife about it. Good luck.
And it's what? Wait.
What? She doesn't talk to people. She'll like answer the phone, be like, "Hello," and if somebody actually talks to her, she hangs up. It's great.
You know how I answer the phone? I say, your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. How may I direct your call?
It's Joe's pool room 8-ball speaking.
Truth be told, would answer the phone like the morgue. I forget he used to say this little saying. You bag him, we no. Oh, I know I don't know where he's at now, but yeah.
Oh, you stab. Wait.
Come on, I know you've heard him say it.
Stab him, we slab him.
I don't know. Truth be told, where are you?
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not nearly as cool with cell phones as it was when you're like calling your bud, their dad answers the phone. There's forward the cue ball speaking. Myrtle's girdle shop. This is Myrtle. Some dude.
Yeah.
What?
City morgue. You kill him. We
Bart on The Simpsons did the best.
You kill him.
The best ones where he'd call Moe's and Mo never knew he was getting had and he'd say all that. That was fucking hilarious.
What's
Looking
up,
for
Amanda?
Amanda Hugging Kiss? Is Amanda Hugging Kiss here? I really need Amanda Hugging Kiss. There's a call for Amanda. Everybody needs Amanda Hugging Kiss, right?
Yeah.
I don't qualify. You have to be human first. So, are we going to talk about addiction or invasive species?
We're going to talk about whatever it is, the Caucasian show. I
don't know. It's kind of gone off the rails here for about 25 minutes. We've got something kind of rolling. I'm willing to go with it. I don't have an issue with that. So, I mean, if that's where we're at. So, tell me this one. Snark, what was your good? What got you by your goon any? What it was?
Who said I was out of anything?
You're just naturally fucked up like that.
And
I love it. It's
here
great.
I am. Love me
You're
or don't.
Or no, I don't give up.
All right. So,
I mean, we used to drink way the hell too much. I know that, and we've been on some other things at other times, and then we weren't,
right.
and now I'm
But-
not, and I'm not even sure if I would or wouldn't. You know what I mean? I didn't do anything specific except get real poor
Well,
to
if
where I
you're
couldn't afford to be fucked up anymore. And then I just was done being fucked up because once I got money again. I don't know. It's just
The show,
I don't have the
kinda
same kind of
agree.
story as everybody else.
I get it. I totally get it. That's fine. If you did, if it was, it wasn't a problem because you couldn't afford a problem. I get it. I totally.
You know?
It was a major problem. At least for me, anyway.
Oh, me.
But I mean, it's only 20% of the population has addictive issues without there being a specifically addictive substance involved, right? And that seems to be true across most any species in existence. We're talking macaques in Japan. We're talking monkeys in Africa. We're talking those little furry bastards, the capuchins or whatever in the Caribbean. All of these, there's a 20% uh, alcoholism rate for all of that. Is a cute little kitty. Hold on.
Oh, they're all so cute. This one wants to be my friend.
It does.
He jumped out just a minute ago from the basket. He jumped out.
Yep. We just picked up 3 more views. Put them cats back on the screen.
Sweet. This one here, when I went to pet him earlier, I pet him on his neck, and he just seized up and fell backwards like some kind of vagus nerve reaction.
Like you tased his ass. Zip.
I'm glad I kept this basket. People want to call me a hoarder, they can get back off of me. Apparently, I needed this big basket.
Right? Don't blame you.
What
I
are you doing,
don't
Squeaker?
throw much of nothing away if I can help it. I mean, there comes a point in time when you just got to clean out some crap, But if I got somewhere to stash it and it ain't broke, I'll stash it. I'm bad. I'm a naughty dog. I probably got 5 tons of shit in my attic. You wouldn't believe it.
I keep telling my son, as long as I got tubs to put them in, then it's not hoarding. But there's tubs all over the living room, and my bedroom, and in the backyard, because there's not enough room in this house for all the tubs.
Excuse me.
But I'm not a hoarder, but because there's tubs.
I wouldn't dare. I had this whole show laid out for us. We was going to look at some stuff and some other stuff and then some different stuff and then this stuff. This is so much more fun, honestly.
You just got to go with the flow sometimes.
Right.
I'm flowing a little heavy today, but it's all good.
Yeah. They'll go with it. All right.
Little teeny tiny baby purr is so adorable, though. It's like they're still trying to get it started. They're going purr, 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 instead of just purr.
That's glorious. Oh, if anybody's interested in the whole invasive species issue at all, go check out Suki's channel. Homecuz has got an amazing diversity of different states, different countries, different biomes, different just a bunch of different stuff. He's got about 3 years worth of videos, and he's been doing the whole natural world a great justice as far as I'm concerned. I'm gonna see if I can get that into chat without crashing absolutely everything. I just want to copy the link address, put it over here, and it not crash everything. I think I worked out what was causing my computer to crash. I'm not 100%. So at the 43-minute mark, we will have made it longer than I have made it yet in a live stream in the past, what, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. It
That
works
was
fine.
hilarious.
It will sit right here and work just fine all afternoon, no problem. I can make shorts. I can do anything I want to do with it except make noise with my OBS, which for some silly reason no longer works right. Like some things do, some things don't. Like this thing here. Like you're supposed to be hearing music and stuff right now. You don't hear none of it, right? This one here, it's gone. I just lost all the sound on absolutely everything. It's just all gone. I've gone in, I've adjusted all my settings, I've adjusted all my just short of uninstalling and reinstalling OBS. I've tried a whole bunch of crap. That's respect. Can't argue with that. You know, if you know what you like, I suppose. I put that shit on everything. I'm sorry, I'm a terrible person. Oh Lord, we lost everybody in here but me. Everybody else were RUNNOFT. Pretty sure Snark went to go get her. I want a cup of coffee so bad it is ridiculous.
I'm here.
Oh, cool. My wife is pointedly ignoring me. I'm not getting any coffee.
I'm still
I'm
here.
having a hard time hearing you, which doesn't add to your problems or anything, does it?
I mean, I'm gonna have problems regardless of how it fucking turns. That just seems to be the way of it. That might have improved it. I don't know. See, I could come in on my phone, but when I did it, I had this really wild echo going on, and I couldn't figure out how to make it stop. And so I finally restarted my phone, tried it one more time, had the same echo, and was like, screw it, I'll just do it from my computer and see if I can make it work this way. Hopefully I can, but everybody loves a failure, right? Isn't that how it works?
Failure's not bad.
We're gonna pin Suki's doohickey up yonder. Y'all go check him out. He does a whole bunch of different stuff. He has an excellent editing style, and his narration is second to none. I mean, it's right up there with Disturbing and Omegon as far as his voiceover work. It's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. That's really loud. Let's see. We're gonna fix that a little bit. Skadoosh.
Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well, and of course Arnie does too. Now I think that we can all agree that Florida is quite a strange place, as it's famous for its people as well as its wildlife. And this small sticky out part of North America has a very unique climate, as Florida's warm weather means that a lot of non-native species can live there. And as there are so many invasive species in Florida, I won't be able to get through all of them today, but I will be going through 5 invasive species in Florida. And we'll start off in Southeast Asia, as we have the Burmese python. Now the Burmese python is one of the largest snakes in the world, reaching a maximum size of around 5 meters or 16 feet. And in its native Southeast Asia, it is a semi-aquatic species, spending most of its time in water, where it preys on a large number of different animals, such as mammals, reptiles, and even birds. And if you were a prey item being attacked by a Burmese python, it's not a nice way to go, as Burmese pythons are constrictors and suffocate their prey before swallowing them whole. But how did this large python make its way to Florida? One of the ways they have spread is through the pet trade, as even though they're quite a demanding pet, many people enjoy keeping the Burmese python. And as they grow to such a large size, some people may not want their Burmese pythons anymore and release them into the wild. Hurricane Andrew is thought to be another reason, as in 1992, this hurricane destroyed a python breeding facility and many snakes escaped into the wild. And today more than 1,300 Burmese python have been captured in the Everglades alone.
This is exactly why I don't live in Florida. Shit just like this. Because you've got these people like the Tiger King down there. He's got all these crazy animals that they keep. And there's not a whole lot you can do with them. I mean, they're just running
all them hurricanes.
Just turns them loose.
Yeah. Are we going to talk about the Herpes Monkeys? Because that's going to be fun.
Right? No, we could have that discussion. In fact, I have this. I've been collecting some Florida releases for like different research stations and whatnot, where they release the monkeys before hurricanes come through, since they were abandoning the facility.
Yeah.
Monkeys lived, and now they're running around all over South Florida with herpes and all kinds of other shit that I can't even describe. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
I was
usually
telling somebody in Florida about of like, y'all, and someone else like, oh, we don't have monkeys. Yeah, we do in Florida, and they got herpes. And someone's like, oh, cool, we can go get some monkeys. I'm like, no, and they were going to eat the monkeys. And I'm like, no, you don't even touch the monkeys. They got
Okay.
herpes, for fuck's sake. What's wrong with you people?
Yeah. Not
There's
right.
something in the water in Florida. Them people don't think straight.
I think there's something missing in the water in Florida. That's my theory. I'm
Maybe
not
that's it.
I don't sanity. I don't know. They're doing flocka. You know. Every time there's a hurricane, Georgia just gets crazier. These people flood up out of Florida, and not all of them go home, and Georgia just gets a little bit.
Did you say flocka?
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 Yes, flocka.
Flocka.
You know anything about flocka?
Nope.
All right, this might get my my live stream due.
Oh no, don't
Bathtub
do that.
drug.
Because then I'll feel bad.
It's one of those things where apparently you don't recover from it.
What?
No. It's not the one that turns you into an alligator, though, is it?
That's crocodile.
What?
Dude.
Oh, there you go.
All right, this dude's on flocka.
Oh, I remember. I heard about this.
Yeah, it does some kind of wild stuff. It's like a mixture of salvia and meth and other.
Yeah.
That's not what it is. That's just the action that it takes on the mind. These people go absolutely batty. Oh my lord. And there's this one, and it's absolutely crazy. There's this one where this meth head or flocka head is out on the street, and somebody puts it to the gin and juice remix. And it looks like he's dancing to the song. It is evil. I don't know who did it, but they're going to hell, and I'm going with them because I like it. Because it's great.
What'd you say about turning into an alligator or a crocodile or what?
There is all right. We're gonna educate you.
Educate me. I want to be educated.
All the best bathtub drugs here, baby.
All right, so there's this substance. I think it came out of Russia, or maybe Africa, somewhere foreign like that. It's called crocodile, and
the black guy who is crab walking is the funniest one. That's what Axiom says.
yeah, Vice did a whole bit on it, but apparently it's made using like.
Oh, I don't know if I can watch this. Okay, let's go.
Well, I'm gonna try to find a list, and I don't know. No, it's they're all big, huge YouTube channels working on the crocodiles thing. I ain't seen one under a million views. No, certain channels will deuce my ass off live. I've had it happen.
I do news ones.
Depends on the news, I suppose.
Maybe.
And also, it might depend on how many subs you have, how much watch time you have, and how close to monetization you are.
Are you trying to say that you're better than me?
Obviously.
No.
I mean,
I've been out here longer. Whatever.
The beard.
I'm coming for you.
See what I did? I made you come without even trying.
Oh!
I got sent a broken chair. The replacement.
No, your new chair's broken.
It came in broken.
My chair got fixed. Oh, look at this, homie. Forget you. Hell yeah.
Your chair is stronger than mine. Oh, they sent the fucker with 3 legs, man. It was fucking ridiculous. Absolutely retarded. Here's the thing: the parts that were broken were not actually in the box. It's not like they were broken off in the box. They were broken and got put in the box, and somebody put them little plastic socks on the broken ends of
Don't
that.
you still have the old chair? You can't use that some of that chair to fix that chair. Not that you should have to do that, but I'm just
I
saying.
shouldn't have to do that. I spent quite a bit of money on a decent freaking chair.
Okay.
You should send me a decent freaking chair, right?
Okay.
Or maybe it's a piece of crap. I have no idea. I didn't get that far.
I think my chair is better than both of y'all. This big and fat and fluffy and reclines, and I sleep in it.
Oh, I'm sure it's way better, but we're talking about noise control. And mine, my hydraulic pump, had went out, so it would not stay up. I was cholo for a while,
It's horrible. They sent me a refund for this chair before the chair itself showed up.
No way.
And let me keep the chair. I was like, how do I return it? They just said don't.
Find a reputable dealer.
I ordered it from Amazon, and this is back when Amazon was like the Wild West, right? You get all kinds of crazy shit on Amazon back in the day, dude. Like you order some nutty crap. And I ordered a chair. It looked like a decent gaming chair. It had decent reviews. Looked good. $55. Like shit, why not? It got here. It is basically a pedestal with wheels on the bottom. It doesn't recline. It apparently is not supposed to do this.
I have a little rock I can do. That's about it in mine.
Oh yeah, no. The rock that you see me doing is actually how much the screws have been took out of the damn thing from me doing this. Because I'm a nervous ticker.
Digging up in your butt, you gotta move. Ow!
But Nas, that is one thing.
I need to get some padding. I need to get like a trucker pad or something.
Fuck this vegan leather bullshit. I got me a cloth chair.
Yeah, mine's leather. I like to sit here naked and
Ooh-wee.
That's a totally different channel, honey. We'll talk about it later. Hey, I was thinking about trying to set up since I can't do public domain film on YouTube without them pitching a total goddamn fuck nugget. I swear to God, that shit pisses me off to no end.
I think you need to help me with my show.
I'm not adverse to the idea, but I've been having so many crash issues. I haven't been wanting to really volunteer my time like that because I can't promise a freaking.
But I'm not doing what you do, and so I need you to help me. Not technically. Okay. I mean, yeah, but no. Like, I really just want your ideas on the situation. I can put it into. Yeah. We've talked about it before.
So are you gonna blame me because you're gonna blame me?
Everybody, I'm not gonna blame you for what?
Blames me. It's fine. It's fine.
I've been thinking about doing a show where I gather everybody up who's got questions about that stuff, and
right. No, I'm down with that.
That's what I've been wanting to do, like a little
right.
Like everybody that's having trouble with OBS or how to run their StreamYards or how to tick the talk or whatever.
I can't help you.
And then have some people on that had some. The dogs keep barking.
Yeah, they do that. It's a funny thing. I grew up breeding dogs. My parents were like dog trainers. And so we had between 10 and 35 different stages of trained dogs at any given point in time. I can sleep clean through 25 dogs barking at top notch, like just totally going crazy trying to eat somebody. I won't even freaking twitch, but somebody scream out the window, shut the hell up, and I will be freaking up.
Yeah.
What?
Somebody screaming at a dog will keep me up, but the dogs can go crazy and I won't wake up.
I heard that part. What was the part you said you say?
Who, me?
Yeah.
When somebody screams out a window, shut up, dog, that wakes me up.
I thought you said something else after that. No?
Maybe. Fuck it. Yes. What did I say?
I don't know. I was trying to get
I
you to
can't help you if you can't.
what
tell
I
me
heard and what I don't know. Smoke another one. Let's do it.
Shit, I can't do it. I can't do it. We're on public.
I'm
Can't do
not
it.
smoking.
Public.
Right? Those gentlemen threw me into public.
Public.
The rest of those men.
Yeah, so the crocodile stuff is it makes your skin. It's like flesh-eating virus stuff.
Yeah, no, it damages the actual veins and capillaries in the area that you shoot it up in, and so those
Oh, you
places
shoot it up.
die.
Ooh.
They die. They
Yeah.
die, and they die slowly, and they don't get infected because they're toxic, and so you walk around with like this scaly, crusty thing going
Yep.
on, and yeah, it's a thing.
Do you have a picture of somebody with it?
Yeah, I showed it to you. You said you didn't know if you was going to be able to look at that.
Well, that's because you didn't show me it.
But
You were gonna, and then I said that, so it might have stopped you, but that's okay. I'm a big girl. I can take it. Let's go.
I say I don't want to look, but I do.
I know. You know, like stop it. Oh, but keep going.
Kings of Sumeria, a total of 200.
Okay, I got you.
Gaia.
A very old drug. It was synthesized nearly 100 years ago by a pharmaceutical company in Switzerland, Roche Pharmaceuticals. They were trying to find a better morphine, a drug that would have the pain-relieving effects of morphine but would be less addictive. Turns out after it was studied for a sufficient period of time, it probably had more addictive properties than morphine, mostly because it comes on real fast and it goes away real fast. So it provides a real rush for individuals. So its therapeutic potential was really never very good, though it was used both in Switzerland and in Russia as a pain-relieving drug because it shares with morphine and codeine and heroin and oxycodone and oxymorphone and all these opioids the same properties. It relieves pain, produces sedation, produces constipation. That can be a side effect, that can be a good effect, but it also has abuse liability. And if you take it repeatedly, physical dependence develops and tolerance develops. So it was initiated as something better than morphine, but probably turns out to be something that's even worse than morphine. It's about 10 times more potent than morphine. So it was used on the market in both Switzerland and the Soviet Union and Russia at the time, and was subsequently discontinued because the addictive properties became well known. A major problem.
So basically, they were attempting to, it's that kind of stuff right there. She's not looking. Yeah, and that's like the good end of it. That's the best part of it. So we're gonna ease back up off that one.
Seems like I learned about that in the 80s, in the late 80s. Seems like I heard about that. Could have been the 90s. Everything's confusing past yesterday.
Hell, I can't quite keep yesterday straight myself. I don't know. I'm getting that Alzheimer's disease. Can't remember what it is. Exactly.
Old timers, yeah.
Yeah.
And you're just hoping it ain't the other one.
Right. Yeah. Well,
Just keep hope. I'm gonna do another crossword puzzle so I don't actually get the other one.
they be eating people's faces.
Woo!
Loud as hell.
You fishy.
She is pretty. I do believe them that there is a snakehead, and they are invasive.
Oh, them snakehead.
There's
Heard about them.
There's some really cute ones. Hear me out. The problem is they don't stay cute. I'm pretty sure it's a type of fish that has an indeterminate growth, and so when it gets into waterways like where it's supposed to be in Southeast Asia versus South Florida, they're real cute when they little. They don't stay little, and they've got great big chomper toothes. Like they'll eat your toe. They'll eat most anything that wiggle around much.
As long as they're not diving up your wee wee.
What are those? The kangaroo? Is that the word?
That sounds good.
I give you even money. It's right. It popped out of my brain damaged brain. It's probably
Yeah. See if you don't have to think for it.
exactly. is probably right then. I'll lay even money on it. Yeah, no, Mid-South, that shit's hardcore. That ain't no fucking joke. That shit has taken grown men, like real men, out, not just powder puffs like me. Really hardcore motherfuckers. That shit'll do it.
I saw a guy's wee wee. They had to take his wee wee off, and they kept it in a jar.
What?
I'm not sure exactly who he's talking to. The devil's drug make me not come up for air for an hour. If
So
she
who's talking to Mid-South?
for whom I did a good job. Lexicon. Sorry.
I think he loves you,
my
Cock
mouth
Squatch.
waters.
No, Mid-South's not talking to him.
I'm pretty sure Mid-South's not talking
He's
to
talking to
me.
me.
Got to be talking to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I
gotta
don't know.
go.
One Squatch to another.
We share a lot of similar parts of our journey. I didn't know how to. That sounded all fucked off. Sorry. Mid-South is not what I meant. You know what I mean. Whatever. Fuck you, Caucasian. And you too, Miss
Look
Snarkin'
how
Sky.
red he is.
I love each and every one of you like a brother and sister.
Oh,
I do it every time.
I'm comfy here.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Yep.
Okay, bird. So these very aggressive guppies will eat your face. Actually,
Yikes.
they eat your toes. Apparently, there's a lot of people in Southeast Asia missing digits on their bottom footses, right? So, the snakeheads are sort of related to the bowfish. Bowfish?
Blowfish?
No, bowfin. It's a type of southern fish. I don't know how far up north they go, but they basically have a single fin that runs down the middle of their back. Over here, they're like blackfish, and there's a couple other variations on it. But they all basically look the same. But in Asia, they're 1,000 times more aggressive and have big old toe devouring teethuses that'll just eat your feet. Apparently,
They're more than happy to eat them fuckers.
right. Anything they can get their little teeth around, and toes are perfect size for rather large
No,
snakes.
I mean the people eat the fish.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, but the problem is
Absolutely.
eating more fishes. Okay, I got a proposal for you. I got one for you. Check this one out. Everybody's complaining about cow farts, right? There's a whole thing, a whole freaking AOC and all their fucking crap are complaining about. Are you telling me that the 750 million cattle that we have in the U.S. today farting more than the 3.8 billion buffalo that were here before?
You know, and I just watched a thing. They're capping old oil rigs. Oil. Come on, you know the word.
Derricks.
Anyway, they're capping them because there's so many old ones that are just spewing up the methane and all the other stuff, just spewing it up. They get covered up by water and, you know, in and out with the tide, and they're just sitting all over the place, and it can cost upwards of $1 million to cap one.
Right.
So there's like a charity, a guy's doing it, you know, free of charge for people, but he can only do so many.
Hey man, we ought to go get us. We ought to do us a crowd fund.
Oil well.
One of these oil derricks and just move the fuck out there. Start our own country.
But you know, nobody's clocking how much that's putting out into anything.
Not really. I mean, there's so many tiny things that nature does that amount to more than the human equivalent. So many little things. Like, for instance, a standard Georgia bog, our particular breed of swamp, produces an immensity of methane. You can make the argument that that's methane, that's part of the normal course of life and death of plants and fish and everything that exists in the swamp, and that's just the natural cycle of life. Or you can consider that by the interaction of more oxygenated water in the water column due to low head dams and the allowance of beavers to be allowed to take over more areas, you end up with a much more oxygenated water column. This degrades the actual swampland itself because there's nothing there but peat and roots, folks. That's all plants. We don't even have any fucking sand in this place. We've got like peat and clay. That's it. So once you start degrading the actual plant matter that makes up the swamp material itself, you stop having a swamp, right? Because that floats away as nutrients downstream and it's getting taken up faster than it can be laid back down. Because I don't know if you know this, but 12-foot deep beaver ponds don't grow trees at all.
No.
So no more swamp. It's just a lake. And that's a different ecology entirely.
Yeah, people so mean to the beavers.
Well, beavers have their place, but what can't really be managed is when you have multiple property owners that border a particular beaver pond. You'll have one that wants to drain the pond so they can have more land, and you'll have 3 that are like, "Fuck it, I'd rather have fish."
Yeah,
What do you do?
it's the stupid humans. It's always the stupid humans.
It is, and, well, that's just the way it is. You can't argue against it or fight about it. Hey, I got this silly idea. We're gonna do a private StreamYard watching of, a particular movie after
Hmm.
after the show when we get done. Uh,
Today,
oh,
tonight, whatever.
if
Okay.
y'all stick, I'm going to be here. I'm gonna
I
drop
got you
the
what
link
you're
in chat,
saying. Yeah.
and then I'm gonna shut all this stuff down and bring up the movie and stuff. I'm gonna take me off the screen, and I've got me in the background over here on a different device, and we're gonna watch this movie. There's a channel called Rita's Juicy Life, and she presents movies somehow. I haven't figured it out yet. If I ever do, I'll
Yeah.
do it myself. I think it has to do with premiering rather than live stream. I think somehow live streaming breaks a different layer of copyright somehow. Hey, John Smith, are you from 2046 or are you local?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think it'd be fun. And since I can't do it on YouTube, I figure when we get to the end of one of these shows like this, I'll drop the link in chat. Anybody that wants to come into StreamYards and watch the movie with us can come over and ruin a movie for us. It'd be great. Probably an 80s film.
Yeah, I figured out that because my friend Limey, he doesn't have anywhere to be able to watch Fraggle Rock, and my son has got the whole disc set, and I was like, dude, all we got to do is go into StreamYards, don't turn on StreamYards, don't go live, but
Right.
just sit backstage. And I can point this phone right at the TV. We can watch Fraggle Rock all day long.
Or, I mean,
And nobody gonna say nothing.
well, it's a private viewing. That's the difference. See, right now
Yeah.
we are in a published content version, which, in my opinion, makes YouTube a publisher and is therefore responsible for everything that happens on its thing. But that's not the way Article 230 reads. So instead,
But it should.
you are correct. I agree. Yes, you are correct. Yes.
These are sticks.
I'm not a fan. Anyway, I just don't like doozer. What is a dowsers? Dowsing rods?
Doozer. The
Doozer.
doozers are the little green guys like Carterpan who got the construction hats, and they make all of the doozer constructions all over Fraggle Rock, and the Fraggles tear them down and eat
Oh
them.
my God. Okay. I got you. All right. Yeah. No. You just hurt my brain. I don't
I'm a
even remember
Fraggle
what I was
person.
talking
You
about.
know that.
Of course you are. Obviously.
I'm a Muppet.
Little Muppet. Okay. All right. I've been called a Muppet and a Moppet, and I've been called worse. So that's fine too.
There's way worse.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get this thing set up. I was thinking about watching maybe the Munchies or Bad Medicine. She presented Bad Medicine a couple days ago, and it's an excellent film. It's terrible and great in every possible way you could want. Replace pinned message. That's going to be up there. We got about, actually, time's up, but I'm going to give it another few minutes so that anybody who wants to come in and watch with us can. It'll probably be recorded, but I'll probably never use it because everything on it would be copyrighted anyway. Yeah, just
Well, we sure did cover that invasive
I
species
know, right?
topic.
Apparently, fog is the most invasive species we got right now. I'm actually fixing to come off live. I was going backstage to watch some movies. If you want to join us, the thing is clipping it over there. It's all pinned up. We're actually giving it a minute for anybody who wants to join to pop in, and then we're gonna shut down YouTube, and I'm gonna turn on a movie. We're gonna try it that way. If I get a copyright claim in private, I'm gonna be slightly more than perturbed.
No doubt.
Will you hurry up and end this already? God. Killing me.
Well, if mom ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Bye.
Bye.